All right, let's talk about Call of Duty. I know I've been a little critical of the latest multiplayer skin packs and things that have come with Black Ops 6, but I am looking forward to the next Call of Duty. We know that it is coming from Treyarch, and Treyarch is currently working on what we're calling right now Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 is set in the world shortly after Black Ops 2. I'm not going to go into the history of Black Ops 2. There's some great videos that do really, really good lore for Call of Duty, and particularly the Black Ops series, so you should go check those out. And the new one starts about 5 to 10 years after where Black Ops 2 was set. Black Ops 2 is actually set we're living in it, in 2025. It bounced back and forth with some timeline stuff, but that timeline was also in 2025. Black Ops 7, which is going to be the next canonical iteration for the Black Ops franchise, it's set in 2030 to 2035. Of course, another thing that we're going to see come back is the Omni movement. Omni movement has been hugely popular with Black Ops 6. We will expect to see that again. And there are also even rumors about wall running and double jump coming to Call of Duty. It's actually in the code files that are in our Black Ops 6 current game. It was slotted in there. However, it's obviously not active. We don't have maps that have the verticality that could really facilitate the double jump and wall running right now, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't bring it in a new map, say in one of the next seasons. Wall running isn't new to Call of Duty. It came with some controversy to Black Ops 3 as the first installment, but it was also brought back in Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 4, and Advanced Warfare. It is important to remember, though, that while this code has been put into Black Ops 6, it is not live. One of the Black Ops 3 maps, Fringe, is being remade, and it's thought to come as possibly part of Season 4 with Black Ops 6. This map, the way it was laid out, and the fact that wall running was a part of Black Ops 3, and this is a map from Black Ops 3, it might not work without the wall running and the double jump that was installed for that game, so that might be the reason that we are seeing that embedded in. So what is my favorite rumor that's coming for Black Ops 7? That would be what we're going to call carry forward. From Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, you were allowed to bring forward all of your operators, all of your guns, your packages, the skin packages, the operator packages that were purchased in Modern Warfare 2 were brought forward to 3. That was taken away with Black Ops 6 because of it's a new game, different things. It just made sense to get rid of it. However, everything that you are now purchasing in Black Ops 6 is going to be available for you in Black Ops 7. And that is wonderful for the consumer, because with Call of Duty having a yearly cycle, a lot of people put a lot of money into the operators that they buy, the skins for those operators, the pro builds on the guns that they buy. It's just it's something that you invest your time, invest your money in, and then have that wiped every year. It's a tough blow sometimes. For myself, as the Call of Duty season goes on, or as the year goes on and we get closer to the next installment for Call of Duty, I tend to stop purchasing the battle pass and other things that come along with it, such as the skin packs or the weapon operators or the tracer packs. I don't purchase them because I know that in 2 months, 3 months, that I'm not going to have access to those again. So this carry forward is excellent for the consumer, for the player, and it probably is good for the company as well, because they know that people do this and they stop spending as much. So this encourages them to still keep purchasing because they know that those purchases are going to carry forward into the next game. The thing that Activision did do, or at least there was a lot of gruff from the community in the Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 carryover, was the fact that the Modern Warfare 2 guns, when you would use them in Modern Warfare 3, they just didn't seem to pack quite the punch. It seemed that they had been nerfed slightly, and players were pretty unhappy about that because they fell in love with the gun that was comfortable for them. And then when they would go up against somebody else in the next game, they just lost the advantage. So let's hope that Treyarch and Activision decide to keep them at parity, and they'll have to do a lot of balancing to keep both of those guns in harmony, or those gun sets in harmony. It's understandable why they would do such a thing, because they want people to try the new guns that they've spent all the time putting together, fine-tuning. Plus, we know, of course, right, that they have to sell more guns, or they want to sell more to the consumer like you and me, who probably do buy some of these. Plus, they bring them into the seasons for the battle pass. But I really think that it would be important for them to allow the consumer to do that naturally, and maybe provide some incentives in a different way to get them to try the new gun set. And just as an end note to this video, I'd like to take just a minute to talk about the Call of Duty Endowment Fund. C.O.D.E, CODE, is what they use as the acronym for it, and they really do actually do a lot of important things for the veterans that serve the country. Call of Duty and Activision sell endowment packs. There was one at release in early November, and then there's another one that is out currently. They are not purchasable with C.O.D.E points. You have to spend your actual dollars for those, and it's usually marked at $20 or $19.99 US. To date, the Call of Duty Endowment, or CODE, has placed over 150,000 veterans in places of employment since 2009. Since 2022, they've actually been employing or finding jobs for our veterans at a faster rate than the government has. So those $19.99 US packs that are selling, those have raised over $48 million to go towards this effort through this CODE program. $628 is all it takes for this program to find a veteran a job. The average starting salary of a veteran placed through the CODE program is $75,000 a year, and they have a 93% full-time placement rate. Through review of the program, 6 months after a placement, they're finding an 89% retention rate for those veterans in those jobs that have been placed. In 2009, the economy was frankly totally in the toilet after the real estate bubble burst. And we had a lot of veterans who were also coming home from wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. So at that time, Bobby Kotick and the co-chair, General James Jones, started the endowment. The founders of the program said that they felt that it was important to give back to the soldiers the very reason or the very inspiration for this game. A survey of veterans has found that 86% of them play video games to relieve stress and anxiety. And you shouldn't be surprised to know that the majority of them said Call of Duty was their favorite game. So, while Call of Duty has its flaws, this is one of the things that I think is really important that they're doing, and there's not a lot called to it because it's easy to pick on Call of Duty for the flaws, the problems, war zone issues, which is a whole nother video. But as it is Memorial Day or near it, it's important to just point this out and say thank you to them, and most importantly, thank you to our veterans for their service. All right, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Maybe hit the like, maybe hit the sub. That'd be great. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're most excited about for the next Call of Duty, what you love, what you hate. If you just want to ramble about what Call of Duty does wrong now, I'm here for it because we probably have the same gripes. All right, ciao.